Hello and welcome to this video. Here we will break down the electoral map in 2028 if JD Vance faced Kamala Harris in the election of 2028. We all know that Donald Trump has won the 2024 presidential election. I think everyone knows here. So it will be a Trump presidency just after presidency, and JD Vance is Donald Trump's vice president. Not yet. He's not yet the vice president of the United States. He will be on January 20th. And Kamala Harris, the current vice president, soon ex-vice president of the United States. So we will first color the safe Republican states: Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska district, Nebraska 2 districts, and Nebraska as a whole, South Dakota, North Dakota, Montana, Wyoming, Idaho, Montana, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, Kentucky, Indiana, West Virginia, South Carolina. This is the Republicans map. California, Oregon, Washington, Hawaii, Illinois, probably Illinois goes solid blue. Massachusetts, Vermont, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Maryland, Delaware, DC, and this is the Democrats' map. 166 for Kamala Harris, 122 for Vance. Colorado goes solid blue, actually. 176 for Kamala Harris, 122 for JD Vance. Let's break down the likely states, and we have the presidential results map for that. Florida. Donald Trump has won it by 13 points, almost 12. And I think Vance performs worse in 2028, or Republicans overall perform worse in 2028 because of the Trump presidency. And I think that Trump will be at an approval rating of 30%. So Florida will shift a little bit left, not too much, but it will still be likely, even if it shifts left. Ohio, that is a little closer. Trump has won it by 11 points. So Vance probably wins it by, I think, 8 points, because Vance is kind of unpopular as a senator. He'll barely won into Tim Ryan. He barely made it likely. Vance probably wins by 8 points, so likely. We have New Mexico, which has gone likely, 5 points, more than 5 points. So this is a likely margin. Kamala Harris will keep it likely. Alaska, that is projected for Trump by 13 points. Vance will make it likely as Trump. That tradition of likely Alaska stays. Iowa, probably Vance will make it by 11 points. He will make it likely. Which is the next state? Oh, New Jersey. New Jersey has gone lean Democrat. Maybe it will shift left because there's still something to count. Harris probably wins it by 9 points or something like that. So that's a likely victory. New Hampshire, Harris won it by 2.8. She probably would make it likely by 6 points. She would win. Maine, Harris would make it stay likely. Maine District 1 would hold, and JD Vance would control Maine District 2. Texas, we forgot about Texas. Trump won it by 13 points. That's a pretty easy win, actually. Vance would keep it likely. He would win it by 10 points, 9 points, something like that. I was really surprised by Texas Also, Allred, who was predicted to make it lean Democratic, he made it only likely, which Harris did too. That was a disappointment. Minnesota, yeah, she won it by 4.2. She makes it likely in the 2028 election if she runs again. Virginia, she will keep it likely. She won it by 5.7. Yeah, she will make it likely. It's likely now, and it will be likely in the 2028 election if she runs again. North Carolina, we will. These are actually the 7 toss-ups. We made it to the 7 toss-up states, which will decide the presidential election in 2028. I'm sure. North Carolina, Trump won it by 3 points. Vance holds it. He makes it lean. Okay, lean Republican in North Carolina, and we have Georgia. That was decided by 2 points, which is kind of surprising. I thought that it would be like 3 points or 4 if it would be a red wave. It went by 2, and this was a red wave, almost 1, okay? Trump won it by almost only 1. Yes, the South is shifting pretty left, I think. Except Florida. The South is shifting left. Vance barely wins it in 2028, I think. I think Vance will win it but not by much. That's 251 for Vance. Oh yeah, and Harris wins the state of Nebraska, or the district of Nebraska, District 2. She wins it 226 to 251. This is what Harris won, 226. That is the margin of electoral votes. This was the worst case scenario for the Democrats. This election was just horrifying, and it was completely horrible. Like, Democrats failed at this completely. They could win against Trump. They failed completely. This is major incompetence. I hope that we won't see it again in 2026. Arizona, Trump won it by a landslide, 5.5, even exceeded expectations. Vance will win it too, I think. 262, 226. What about Nevada? Trump won it by 3 points. Will he hold it? I think Harris barely wins it. Harris will barely scrape off Nevada, but it will be close in Nevada in 2028, not 2024. We're already out of 2024. God thanks. Pennsylvania, Harris probably keeps it in her column, or keeps it now. She flips it in her column. Wisconsin was pretty close, I think. Yeah, Wisconsin was pretty close. That was tilt. I think Harris would win it. She would make it even lead. Well, by 1 point, I think she would win Wisconsin if she would face Vance in 2028. Yeah. Let's do Michigan. Michigan went red by 1.4. Harris probably keeps it in her column. She probably makes it. If the Gaza war doesn't end, or that would maybe hurt Vance even if the Gaza war. If the Gaza war would end in the favor of Israel, Harris would win it by lead. However, if the war would continue, the war would continue, then I see it as tilt blue, or maybe if. Wait, what did I just say? I'm so bad at this. Michigan probably goes blue if the Gaza war ends, lean blue. If the I'm having a Joe Biden moment right now. Michigan, if the Gaza war will end in the favor of Palestine, then Trump. Not Trump. I'm having such a Biden moment right now. if the Gaza war would end for the Palestinians, great, like the Palestine would win the war, then Vance would probably then Harris would probably make it tilt blue. Maybe even Vance could win it, which would be surprising. If the war would end in the favor of Israel, then Muslims would be angry and would vote for Greens or Harris. So she would make it lean blue. That's too early to speculate. But this would be my 2028 map if Harris would run again in 2028, and JD Vance would be her Republican nominee. Okay, so this is my 2028 map. It's too early. It's not even the start of Trump's presidency. Keep watching, and surely wait for my predictions in 2025 when the gubernatorial races. There's a huge race in Virginia. The Dems could easily flip that because it's Virginia, of course, and Glenn Youngkin barely won it, and Glenn Youngkin is a very popular figure in Virginia, and probably the Republican nominee in 2025 in Virginia is Winsome Sears. She's much less popular than Youngkin, and New Jersey is almost assured for the Democrats. Republicans would need to put a Chris Christie in 2025 to win in 2025 the state of New Jersey. So 276 for Harris, 262 for Vance. This was actually my 2024 final prediction. You can watch the video right now if you want to. You have it in the corner. You watch the video. On the top you have the video. So the 276 to 262 was my 2024 prediction as well. So thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Follow for more videos. Like this video. Share it to your friends. Thank you.